Good morning. My name is Andy Wickless. I'm an Associate Director in the Renewable Energy Group of Navigant's Energy Practice. I'm based in San Francisco. At Navigant, we have worked with other states such as Washington, Iowa, and Connecticut on developing their clean energy strategies. Navigant frequently works on multi-stakeholder efforts with state energy agencies such as the California Energy Commission, NYSERDA, and the Massachusetts Department of Energy Resources. We also work with various offices of the U.S. Department of Energy. We were honored to have been selected by the Colorado Cleantech Industry Association to bring to bear our expertise in renewable energy, energy efficiency, energy storage, smart grid, transmission planning, power markets, and natural gas to chart a path forward for Colorado's cleantech industry. Through our work in clean energy throughout the U.S., we have seen that each state has its own unique set of assets upon which it can drive growth in the cleantech industry. Colorado is well positioned in the clean tech industry, but must take further actions to develop a sustainable leadership position. Charles just discussed Colorado's strength in innovation. Colorado has one of the highest concentrations of federal laboratories of any state in the country. The labs stimulate significant tech transfer opportunities among higher education institutions and area companies. The National Renewable Energy Laboratory, NREL, located in Boulder, is the United States Department of Energy's primary laboratory for renewable energy and energy efficiency research and development. Other federal organizations such as National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, and the National Center for Atmospheric Research, NCAR, provide research capabilities that are critical in supporting clean tech. While major clean tech companies locating in Colorado cite the presence of these laboratories as a significant factor in their decision, many companies and institutions in the state have identified the need to enhance clean tech commercialization efforts within universities and federal labs. In the later stages of innovation, after research and development, demonstration and testing are critical. While Arizona, Nevada, and New Mexico have significant solar testing facilities, for example, Colorado is home to the Solar Technology Acceleration Center, or SolarTech, and is the largest solar testing facility in the country. Colorado is also home to major smart grid pilots that frequently place the state among the top 10 states in driving smart grid deployment. Most others in this top 10 are among the most populous states: California, Texas, Florida, Ohio, Pennsylvania. Colorado is the 22nd most populous state and the 20th largest economy in the U.S., but ranks in the top 10 in smart grid. Even so, to continue to be a leader in clean tech innovation, we have found that Colorado must expand and develop pilot and demonstration facilities, particularly in sectors that are less mature than wind and solar, such as biofuels and biopower. In addition to innovation, we identified Colorado's leadership in clean energy policy as a key success factor. Colorado's renewable energy standard of 30% by 2020, the first and only such measure in the U.S. passed by popular vote, remains one of the most ambitious in the country. The state's renewable energy standard has been critical in creating markets for clean tech and for attracting companies to locate in the state. That said, Colorado, like many other states, must continue to push regulatory and policy incentives and initiatives to accelerate transmission and renewable energy development, as well as strengthen incentives for utilities to invest in clean tech. Comparing Colorado's workforce to that of other states, we see that Colorado is very well positioned to leverage its workforce's talent to attract and grow clean tech companies in the state. Colorado has consistently ranked in the top 5 among states in the percentage of the population over 25 with a college degree. The District of Columbia, Massachusetts, and Maryland are also generally in that top 5. Colorado ranks high among other states in terms of technical occupations as a percentage of the workforce, number 3 in engineers, number 4 in architecture and engineering, and number 6 in computer specialists. That said, the state's clean tech industry requires specific skills. The state plan identifies opportunities at all career levels for retraining, expanding the clean tech curriculum in the state's universities, as well as increasing the number and quality of internships and mentorships. As we look at Colorado's geographic position, as mentioned by previous speakers, we see that it is among just a few states that border the sunny Southwest and the windy Plains states, an ideal location for both solar and wind power development. Texas and New Mexico are similarly situated. Both states rank in or near the top 10 in solar and wind potential. These, among other states, are Colorado's competitors. New Mexico has federal labs of its own in Sandia and Los Alamos. And Texas has very deep pockets with its enterprise fund of hundreds of millions of dollars to attract companies to the state. In addition to its favorable geographic position, Colorado's physical infrastructure, as mentioned earlier, is conducive to driving growth in the clean tech industry in the state. In Denver International Airport, the state has the country's 5th busiest airport. With direct flights to Europe and new potential routes to Asia, DIA connects the state to the global economy. The state's rail infrastructure has been a major attraction for wind companies to ship large wind turbines across the country. In the wind sector, Iowa has attracted the operations of many wind power companies, such as Siemens, Clipper, and Acciona. In 2004, Gamesa, one of the world's largest wind turbine manufacturers, selected Pennsylvania for its U.S. headquarters. The company now has 2 manufacturing plants in the state. Colorado is not to be left behind, however. Vestas, as mentioned earlier, is the world's largest wind turbine manufacturer and will soon bring its 4th production facility online in the state. In the solar sector, California, Arizona, Ohio, Oregon, and New Mexico have attracted many manufacturing jobs in the solar sector. As for Colorado, SMA, the leading inverter manufacturer, established its only solar inverter manufacturing plant outside of Germany in Denver. Thin film manufacturers Abound, Ascent, and Primestar are located in the area. Spanish company Abengoa Solar has its U.S. headquarters in Lakewood. In addition, Colorado is just one of a handful of states in which leading solar service companies, Solar City, Sunrun, and Sun Edison operate. In closing, Colorado's clean tech industry has established a place at the forefront of the global industry. However, it will face challengers that have also recognized the opportunities presented by the clean tech industry. Other states and countries are investing internally to shift their economies to serve the growing market for clean tech. Colorado's State Clean Tech Action Plan, released today, aims at sustaining and growing Colorado's leadership position in the clean tech industry in a way that will drive the state's economic growth in the years ahead.